relationships, perseverance, on mission, on purpose, and the amazing work that Russ has done over the past many decades to establish this legacy. We hope that it continues, and we believe that it will continue for many years to come, based off of the blessing that Russ received a few months ago. Thank you, Russ, and Amy, both of you, for making this day possible, making this food possible, and we appreciate all that you do for us. Amen.
Amen.
I thought I would start with a biblical verse, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and give you a future. You know, I wanted to share a few things. I think Matt and Ken covered a lot, so I'm going to keep this short. This is only one page. This is only one page. So. I can't tell you how big the font is, though. So. There's my glasses. So, as Russ's firstborn son, I think I've known my dad and mom for a very long time. Both of them had me when I think you were 24, 23, I cannot imagine. I mean, I was not anywhere near mature enough to get out of bed on time, let alone have a family. So I think, Russ, you were in graduate school at the time, and Amy, I think you were...
Not yet. I was
not quite yet? Okay, you were I know I didn't have anywhere near the maturity to raise a family. Yes, sweetie? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Despite this, Russ and Amy persevered. They moved up the ladder to new jobs and new opportunities to provide for their young family. I gotta say, I wasn't the easiest person to deal with.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and own that, guys. I was and I am headstrong. I'm dominant. I'm conscientious. I want to do things my own way, and I think this made for an interesting relationship. I think with us. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you. It wasn't until I was older that I appreciated all that both of you did for me. So I want to thank you both for that. I remember looking at a family photo with your 5 children, Russ and Amy, and thinking how young both of you looked. 5 kids at age 34-ish.
Yep.
And that's just so impressive. I remember the expression on, hello, hi. I remember the expression on your face. It seemed like, well, what just hit me? I have 5 kids. But seriously though, I think Russ and Amy, I think one of the things I think about you in your life is that you're a provider. And that's your true north. You provide for others. Some of the memories I wanted to share with you was I remember mowing the lawn as a child in 333 Michigan. If you don't know 333 Michigan, I don't think there's any part of it that's flat. I think it was pretty much entirely 45-degree angle. And I remember riding in the snow down the hill. I remember telling Matt, oh yeah, go over there where all the sticks are. And Matt went there and he cut his lip open and said, sorry about that, Matt. I remember the wood paneling in our living room very, very well, and that was a distinct memory. There was a parade of feral cats. If you don't remember, there was all kind of cats that would eat pesticide, and they would grow extra toes and extra eyes and ears. It was just crazy. I remember holidays at the Karpinskis. Do you guys remember that bird, that chirping bird sound that was there? I remember Christmas at the Allensons. Okay, I almost hit my foot. Okay. I saved it. Okay, one of my fondest memories growing up, and I tell this story quite often, is the production of drug abuse, why it happens, and how to prevent it. There was an assembly line in our dining room where one person would take a letter out of a pile, the other person would put it in an envelope, the other person would lick it. I think I was the licker. My tongue was like almost destroyed by the end of it. And I think all these letters would go out to libraries and universities, and I think this was Russ's first foray into being an entrepreneur.
It was.
And I think it set the stage for the rest of his life of wanting to find something that was his and that he could own and create a legacy for all of us. I think that would have started it. One of the things that I want to talk about my father and my mother is really mission and purpose. I think my dad instilled a sense of purpose-driven life. I think he has a purpose-driven life today. You know, and it's interesting because as I sit here today, and I was sitting in my room and I was watching Bloomberg TV today, there's an interview with a guy named Andreessen, who started Andreessen Horowitz venture capital firm. And he said that, you know, one of the things that's wrong with Silicon Valley is that Silicon Valley makes a lot of money, but they don't have a mission. They don't have a purpose. And I was thinking about your company and the purpose that you filled for many, many people. And it's just incredible that you're able to do that and create value for your family and what you want to do with it. You know, I think you found your mission, really your true north, about the time when the kids left for college, so we were gone, you know, and you were no longer having to provide for us, but you found a purpose in your company and you found your faith too, I think, pretty incredibly. And it was about that time that you found a Therigy with Joe. You know, I think you could have easily taken another corporate job, but you decided to take a more difficult path, and we're so proud of you that you did that, Russ, so thank you. It takes a lot of courage and trust and faith to be an entrepreneur in the path that you took, and I know there's a lot of pitfalls and, you know, times that you probably felt like, you know, what am I doing, and is this really what I want to do, and you know, a lot of challenges, but I think it was your faith and your mission that kept you through that, and Amy too. I think both of you. So I kind of remember all the hours we would spend on the phone together. Maybe not as many as I would like, but I think there was some that we would talk about, you know, where you were. And that was really, really incredible. So I just want to close. I'm going to close here, guys. So I'm not going to go too much longer. I know Ken kind of took up all my time here. But I just want to say how thankful I am to be a part of this family. I think Dad and Mom, you've made me a better person. You've made me a better father. And I hope I can live up to your expectations and what you've created and what you've done. So thank you, guys.
Thank you, Bryan.
Thank you, Bryan.
All right, Chuck and Frank, take it away.